Hello there. Welcome in, everybody. Patrick, welcome in early before I even got off my countdown screen. How's it going? How's your... Oh, God, what day is it? How's your Thursday? I've had the week off, so I've lost track of all sense of time. I'm going to ask you, Patrick, since you seem to be the only... I can't see how many viewers I have right now. Since you seem to be the only one in chat right now. Oh, yeah. I've totally forgotten that I should start something else so I can see chat. How's the sound quality? I've changed where everything is. I've changed I've changed where I am in the house actually. So there might be more of an echo. I used to have curtains here. You can see I still have curtains here. They're new curtains. They're different curtains. These are the white curtains, and I'm gonna have to get those changed. I'll probably yank those curtains over there. They're nice and dark, but I don't have time to change those. This is just having fun. I'm not going to worry too terribly much about having this bright light coming. So just enjoy having me side lit for today, and that'll be fun. Of course, I always have the cloth behind me because that's my green screen, and I used to have a cloth on this side. It really did a lot to prevent echoes. Now I'm shouting out into the void. But this is a much more open. Let's get that locked in. There we go. This is a much more open situation for me. So I really enjoy this. I hope it works. I hope it works very well. But if you can hear me, go ahead and type something. There you go. All right, that showed up here. You sound good. But you need to put stuff on your walls and do sound dampening. Nuts! I kind of thought there was going to be an echo because I can hear it a little bit, but that's a lot of why we're doing this today. Is we are seeing what I need to do to reduce echo and sound dampening, and this part of the house just doesn't have it in there. I've got a couple of methods of resolving this. I have my bookcases. They're just the typical. If you guys have ever seen the little bookcases that IKEA sells, it's just that's all there is to it. And I think I might put a couple of them here and just do the drape cloth over the back of them. That worked really well last time. I don't know what I'm going to do about the front that you guys can't see, but that is just, shouting into a big empty room. I'll have to get maybe something on the far wall. And I think that'll reduce enough of it. My ceiling is splatter paint ceiling. If you guys have, it's almost stucco, so it does scatter the sound okay-ish. Obviously not great because we still got echo. So I'm sorry for the echo. Let's deal with it today for this episode, and I'll have it gone for next episode. Let me make a list. I have to reach further because now this is further from me. All right, echo. There is echo. Nuts. Heck, shucks. All right, so we're gonna get into the division. We're gonna start a new character in the division today. So let's get into that. Any suggestions? Let's get over here. I want to see. There we go. All right, that's not updating at all. Jeez. Let's get into the division. Any suggestions for starting out? I've done 2 builds that I have. Let's get into this as I talk, as I chat. So we'll get rid of this. Boop. All right, there we go. Let's get into this. Boop. And we got to make a new character. So here we go. We're gonna make a new character. There's hardcore. Means if I get downed, I'm done. The playthrough's over. I'm not generally one for hardcore play. I did it in Terraria a couple of times. I don't even think I've done it in Minecraft. Back when hardcore came out in Minecraft, I don't think hardcore was part of the core Minecraft experience. I think that was one of the updates, and I never got into it. Okay, we're gonna make a new character. But what do you guys think we should do for settling him up? Randomize character. Oh my god, randomize. I have no idea what we're gonna start with. Do I have to choose a body type? Oh, that's just that's just female or male. Well, let's stay male because that's what I am. So we'll continue with that. Continue. And then we'll decide what we want to do. I've never done a pure damage build. Do we want to do a pure damage build? Sorry, I didn't continue with what I was saying. I've got one that is basically I use a marksman rifle. Sometimes I'll use a shotgun, but it's basically marksman rifle and pistol, because that's a full level character, which is 40 right now. And I just run around with the big old bulwark shield and a pistol. Nobody can take me out. I've got so much armor regen, I just charge at people. The elites, it doesn't matter. Maybe not on world level 4 or 5. I don't remember what the max is. That one you have to be just a little more careful. You have to actually duck into cover for 10 seconds to let it rewind or let it recover. But I don't know who I want to be. He looks kind of fun. I do have another one that's skill build, and that one is just crazy because you run in and you press Q. Q and E are your two skills in this game. All I need is Q. It's the drone. Drone is my favorite skill because it can get to places you need to. E, I don't even know what I have for E. Should I just choose somebody? Let's just choose him. I don't even know what I have for E at this point, what my other skill was on my skill build, because I never use it. It was probably the rolly grenades. I like the rolly grenades that go into a cluster. Oh no. Oh no, do I want to go through? Oh, we don't want to go through all of this. We're just having fun. Skin tone. Be a little bit tan? Sure, we'll be a little bit tan. I think this division occurs in the summer, I believe. And the previous division, this is in the summer in DC. The previous one was in, winter in New York. I love the atmosphere of that one. This one just feels a little more smooth, so I enjoy it. Eyes, do we care? Blue eyes? He looks a little creepy with those. Maybe he looks better with dark eyes. Yeah, he looks better with dark eyes. Leave the beard? We should leave the beard. I think we should leave the beard. Can we make it whiter? Can we make it patchy? No. Can I choose a... Get out of here. Can I choose a color for the... I guess it just changes with the hair, huh? Have an old division guy, because why not? I go for high DPS and crit build. Okay, I'm going to try that. I've never done crit builds. I've never played with crit builds. I have a question. Crit chance. Does that mean that if I hit someone in the chest, for all the hours I've put into this game, I've never gone for crit builds. If I put a round into the chest, is there a chance of getting a crit and then that crit can go higher? Or is it's still the typical, like you need to get either hard points or the head to get a crit? Is that... Hard points don't crit. You just take off the armor. Never mind. Ignore that one. Is it just the head still? I don't know. No, you're brown, if anything. Brown? We make him brown? Oh my God. Oh, he's got like a clouding fuzz of hair. I didn't even notice. All right. Kind of gray. They'll make him kind of gray. He's got a little bit of age on him, huh? Is there just a brown? Just like a dark brown? I guess not. I guess dirty gray is the best he's going to get. He'll have his clouding up there to help ward off whatever UV rays he can. All right, we're done with that. Get out of here. Select. Go back. Do we want any tats on the neck or anything else? Probably not. If you've got some, get rid of them. I don't want them. Not that I'm totally against tattoos. I do have a tattoo myself. I've got one on the leg. But my character doesn't need one. What does he have on his leg? He doesn't have anything. And they all just look like a mess of colors. They're all just sleeves. No single Oh, rotate left. I mean, it's just a dragon, right? Some flowers. Nothing I really get excited about. Let's leave him tattoo less. Clothing. Well, you are a bald man. John Baldwin. Oh, I like the beat up hat. Get out. Rotate this way. I do. I like the beat up hat. Let's stick with the beat up hat. I think it fits him. And then clothing. He's not a glasses guy. Who wears glasses? That's just awful. All right. What does he have for shirts? Just a button down? My God, this looks awful. Actually, that looks like a jacket this man would wear. We're getting with that. Pants. Probably not capri jeans, right? Oh. That might be the winner right there. Not that. Oh, no. I spoke too soon. What do you guys... yeah, that's the winner right there. Done. Finished. Oh, I can choose shoes, can't I? Boots. Boots are fine with me. I have big old hiking boots. Sure, why not? Yes. Give me those boots. What is this? My shield patch? I've only got one shield patch, so I can't select anything else. That's select category, rotate, turn head, rotate, create character creation. How do I say this is my character? It's a cold day up here, Patrick says. In Montreal, 16F, but feels like -2. -2F? Cheers. Cheers, that's why I left New York. Oh, I'm mighty happy that you're able to deal with it, but... That is not a me type of temperature. That is not something I can deal with anymore. Randomize, select category, character creation. Are they kidding me? Do I just press enter now? No. No, that's not how it goes. What if I... Am I missing something on the screen? F is normally accept in this game, right? Oh, no. F is randomized character. It was right there on the screen. Welp. What did we have? It was like 13 or something, right? We're going to do it quick. We'll get it back to what we had it. We didn't want to do any of this. This was all the way back. Yes. Hair. You're a Baldwin. John Baldwin. There you go. Select back. Beard. Beardy boy. Oh, God, not that one. Where's your full beard? There you go. Full beard. Select back. Color. Oh. What did we choose? We chose like a kind of dirtyish gray, right? Let's get rid of the scar. We don't want it. Get out of here. We're going to ignore the fact that I just screwed that up so much. Sorry, guys. My mistake. My mistake completely. God, I do want that beat up hat again. Yes. Is he wearing the jacket we picked out last time? No, he's not. It was this jacket. Yeah. The jeans were this one right there, and then the boots were that one right there, and that's about all I care about. Enter won't do anything. Confirm character. It's right there. It's staring at me in the face. Okay. For everyone who just shouted at the screen, yes, you're right. I was like looking down here like, oh, look, it's a key I've got to press, right? There's got to be a key to press. No, it's just confirm character. Something. Everything else has a key assigned. At least give me this, right? Everything else has a key assigned that you can strike a key and have it happen. It's just this one for some reason didn't. I don't know how I skipped over this big, huge confirmed character box, but all right, let's do it again. I did. I hopefully I did that quick enough. Hold to accept. Sure. Continue with this character. Yeah, he's awesome. Maybe a little whiter. Huh? Yeah, sure. Well, I don't care. Yeah, gimme it again. Confirm, it's now ours. All right. John Oldman, on the case. Do we want to watch the intro? Does anybody care about the intro? Let me know if you want it to skip. No, don't skip. Or no, don't watch. I forgot how I phrased that question. Either put skip or don't skip, please. I didn't remember how I phrased it, so I don't remember where no went and all of that. I like this game, but skip. Okay. Skip. It's not T, it's F. All right, so all that you missed, society is broken down. It's a big old virus. Took everyone out. Now we're just living like absolute meatballs. Everyone's locked up in their apartments. New York was better because New York was nothing but skyscrapers. And when you ran down the street, they would just shout things at you. Sometimes they'd shout like, oh, hooray, division. Sometimes they would like heckle you for being down there using your gun. Not as much here. And now we're on our way to the White House. We've been called in. We are division agents. We are judge, jury, executioner all rolled into one. Very Judge Dredd, only without the super cool pistol. This is my pistol right here. Not even a revolver. Not even, oh God, not even a revolver. I do like the revolvers the best because they work really well with the, do I have a, okay, I do. Oh God, a scope. Hang on a second, guys. Hang on. Because they work well with the shield. Where is my, it's that right there. Let's get rid of that. Sorry, I know that the scope gives me more headshot damage. I never enjoyed using scopes in games. Oops. Well, maybe I should have, huh? It doesn't matter. Body shots will take. These guys are level 1 scrubs. No game audio. You know, is there a day when I'm ever going to remember to turn the game audio on? It's because when I chat, I don't turn the game audio on right away. There's got to be a way to... You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to hotkey it. I'm going to hotkey it so that the same key mutes and unmutes... that mutes and unmutes my mic is the same key that mutes and unmutes the game. And mic. Perfect. All right, note 2. See, this is why we're doing a shakedown. Sorry, I just looked at the image of myself in OBS, and that light is a little crazy. I feel like I'm trying out for like my first part ever, and I'm not quite, I don't quite have my equipment set up the right way. I don't know what it is. Then unpause. Unpause. Is something paused? All right, so we've got machine gun, we've got sniper. I will trade out the sniper for a marksman as soon as I can. I will keep the machine gun. Point of fact, always duck into cover when doing your weapons here, because there's no pausing in this game. Point of fact, I like them the other way around. So we've got our long range is number 1 until you get close range. Typically, if I'm using the marksman, I'll use it all the time. And the only time I use the machine gun is big old bad boys that need to get taken down. Very, very armored people. The machine guns work the best.
Heading north toward the White House.
The LMGs,
looks like they've cut down a group of
belt-fed
hyenas and are
beasts.
headed this way.
Oh, so amazing. How's the sound, by the way, Patrick? Is it drowning me out? Am I drowning it out? Is my voice drowning out the game audio is what I meant there. All right. Then we're gonna come up nice and slow. I don't see anybody. Was that it? Just 2 people? Ah, easy. All right, let's head back into the White House. Although I still hear gunfire, so maybe there's more to do. Maybe there's more to be had. Oh, there's much more to be had. Should we try to machine gun it? You can get skills in here, shade tech skills, and it will give you more experience for using environmental things to kill people, like those barrels there. So, once we get that shade tech, we'll be able to level up faster. It doesn't matter once you're at max level, but once you're at max level, you already have all your shade tech unlocked anyways. So, it's not, oh, come on, you. It's not really a huge deal to waste the shade tech on gaining more experience. You're not going to lose out on having a max level, maxed anything character. I'm gonna poke your head out. You're good. Ow! No, you're golden, apparently. Jeez, they're coming out of the woodwork now. And good night. I think that's everyone. Let's get a few more rounds, even though we're going into the White House, and they've got an ammo box there somewhere, I'm sure. It just bothers me not having... just leaving loot. You know, it's one of those games that's built around loot. Come on, you. It's one of those games that's built around loot, and when you leave the loot to the side, it feels bad. It feels like you've missed something that you should have picked up. All right, here we go into the White House. Thank you, boys and lady. Thank you, people. I appreciate it. That fire definitely would have injured me a lot. Can I set myself? Human Torch, going to see the president. Let me through, boys. Wow, White House has seen better days, huh? Little Torch. I wonder what happened to that one column. Missile? It's got a lot of charring on it from something. I don't know. They do have the flag up, though. Good for them. The levels are great. I can hear you and the game at the same time. They are not drowning one another out. Excellent. Thank you, Patrick. Always appreciate you. Oh. Oh, yeah. Hey, nothing's unlocked to begin with.
You should check in with Manny.
Oh, I'm sorry, everyone.
In the blue room.
Oh, the foot problem. Trust me, I know all about that. I got PT coming up on Monday. The foot saga continues. It's getting better. I've got my plastic boot off. I've had that off for almost a week now. I'm gonna get some PT. They're probably just gonna say, oh, flex your foot like this. Now flex your foot like that. Now do a few, ouch. I was gonna say do a few exercises when you go up on your toe. The toe is fine, by the way. It's the foot itself is just kind of sore from being unused and unflexed for 2 weeks. So ignore the ouch. Doesn't matter. All right, let's go see the president. He's playing chess.
This is you.
Good choice.
Welcome to DC. I'm Manny. I run comms.
Oh, he's the
Guessing the
comms
division
guy.
alert brought you here?
He's not the president.
Damn glad to see you.
It's been a
Let
while
me
since
show you
I've done the
exactly how
first stuff.
screwed we are.
Look at his
Ever
board.
since the JTF imploded, the city's become a playground for murderous fuckheads. There are several
Language.
main factions and
I
a
like
whole
that
lot of
language
bottom
on my
feeders
channel,
sucking up
mister.
whatever the big dogs miss. A few civilian settlements are still holding out against all this villainy. They need more help than we've been able to provide, especially since the
Cerberus.
division network went dark. That's Kelso.
Oh, apparently I
She's
wanted
one of
to
the
be
last
the white
surviving
knight.
agents in DC. She's operating out of the
I could
theater
also be the
settlement on a
German
priority
Shepherd. I'd be
mission.
happy with that.
You should go check in with her. If anyone knows how to get these systems back online, it's her. Oh, and introduce yourself to the locals while you're at it.
Yeah.
It'll
Hey.
comfort them to know there's a new sheriff in town.
I like this guy. He's looking a little longingly at that
By the
piece,
way,
though.
Agent,
Maybe I should get the heck
head
out of
downstairs
here.
and
My
check in
hat's
with
too
the
big.
quartermaster.
You guys notice that?
He can get you set up with some division
I
tech.
don't know how to buy a
You're
hat
gonna
that
need
fits.
the edge.
Well, I did pick up a beat-up hat. Maybe this is like the only hat I found as I was like sprinting off the boat past all those garbage piles. You saw the garbage piles next to the whatever Christmas bazaar I ran through to get here. I must have just grabbed the hat from one of those piles. Keeps the sun out. Didn't even care. Didn't even like resize the back. It's probably held together by Velcro. I'm Velcro. I meant duct tape. You can't see it, but it is silver back there. We're going to go with canon right now. This hat is held together by duct tape in the back, and that's why I can't resize it to fit my head. So I'm just gonna have to move in a way that I never lose my hat. I'll have one up on Arthur Morgan at that point. I can't never lose my hat. You should get a bleep button for swear words. I would love to have it, but I would need to know the words are coming up in advance, and I would need to like bleep it out. The only other thing I could do is you can delay both audio and video. What's the word when your computer like puts them into a signal? Configuration, whatever. You can delay both your audio and visual. So if it was like a 1 second delay, yeah, I could do it. I could make it like control spacebar or something. That would be funny. Especially when I'm just gonna miss them all. It's gonna happen in the heat of battle. Someone's gonna scream something at me. If I can get it working, I'll get it working. It's gonna be weird playing with it. Well, you guys, it'll be like a 1 second delay for going out to the system, but neither one of us will realize that because you guys don't get to watch this purely live. There's always like a 10 to 20 second lag anyways. Never broke a bone or sprained anything. Patrick, you are lucky. You are very lucky. The only other bone that I've broken from here, right radial head. It's the elbow. I broke that one. Guess what? Falling off the bike. Go figure, right? The heck was that? So right radial head, and then because I never used to run correctly, I used to run all thighs. I loved going up hills and whatnot and just really putting power into it. I ran with all thighs, and then so like none of the like the hamstring or the glutes. I engaged none of that when I was running. And then the calves just because I would push off with my toes. That was it. And after years of doing that, apparently screwed up the tension on my knee, and I had to go to PT for my knee for running. Not because it was impact injured, not because it was worn out, but because the muscles on the top of my leg were just yanking it, and the muscles on the bottom of the leg were going, we're never used. We're gonna sit in the lazy boy. Go have fun with yourself. So the PT lady had fun with that. All right. We have to go talk to a quartermaster. Hello, you're gonna give me a skill? He is.
Skill for you.
And we're gonna open up. I love that it's on the drone already. I wonder if that's because I left it here like the last time I was in this menu. All right, skills and extra abilities. Skills are extra abilities you can use in combat. Spend a skill point to unlock new skills. Press to select the drone. The drone is the best one in my opinion. The second best one depends on your class. Seeker mines are awesome. The shield is Such a cheat at top level. If this playthrough gets to top level, level 40, I'll take that shield out and I will just stack regen armor and I'll just show you guys me just wading into combat, just out in the middle of nowhere, just with a 6-count pistol, right? Just a revolver, because they've got the most power. And you just walk right up to somebody and use the revolver like a shotgun and you just 2-shot them down, if that. It's amazing. So drone is what we're going to use. Give me the drone. All right, what do we want to unlock? Well, the striker is the one I use all the time. It flies around and fires a little tiny machine gun at people. Probably a machine BB gun. Yes, we'll unlock it. One of your shoulders is going off the screen and off the border. I guess I should fix that. Which shoulder is going off? Oh. Well, that's just because I'm standing in the wrong spot. Let's just move myself, because right now the curtain is set perfectly. The curtain is actually further from the camera. And if I scoot that camera either way... Oh, I gotta move the mic too. Mic warning. Sorry, Patrick. Thank you, I appreciate it. Camera centered. If I scoot this camera either way, you're going to see the wall is what's going to happen. The green screen magic will disappear for you guys. Sorry. Oh yeah, God, I can see that definitely when I scoot over. That was definitely moving over, wasn't it? All right, equip the skill. Once you unlock a new skill, you need to equip it in order to use it in combat. Great, I'd love to. Let's set it to Q. That's what I always use. Done. We've assigned our first skill. Your left. I forgot if I mirrored the screen or not, but yes, left. That one. Got it. Okay, cool. The rest of the skills can be unlocked in any order by gaining more shield tech. And, no, it's not shield tech. By order, skill points. By gaining more skill points and spending them at the quartermaster. The rest of the skill variants are similarly unlocked by spending shield tech gained from the shield tech marked activities. These are very easy. Basically, you just look at the map, you say, oh, I want to go there, and you run there and you pick it up. It's kind of fun. Once unlocked, you can swap out the skills and variants you have equipped at any time from the inventory. Perfect. All right, we're done. Perfect.
The theater settlement is off to the east. You probably run into some trouble along the way. You'll have to do this block by block, but I'm sure you'll be fine.
Now I've lost some desk because the desk is centered the other way. So moving the mouse might be a little bit interesting. Sorry, I have autopilot. I always try to find the autopilot for every game that I play. This one is X.
The neighborhoods you'll be moving through are hyena territory.
If you press X,
they're a bunch of vicious assholes who prey on the weak and vulnerable and kill for kicks. And they destroy whatever they can't steal for themselves.
Mike warning.
They've been an especially serious problem for the theater settlement.
1.
Given our situation, we need the help of the settlements.
That's probably
good. They
good.
can't do much if they're struggling to survive.
Okay, Mike's moved.
So see what you can do to take some pressure off them. But don't forget that we have to get the Shade Network back to full strength.
Ooh,
in a lot of places,
fighting already.
the division has been the only thing holding people together.
Good night.
But where DC is the priority, most agents
the only
are
good thing of
completely
marksman
cut off.
rifles is just
They're not going to last long without support.
engage from forever away on them. Doesn't matter if we get headshots right now because we're not getting any extra experience from a headshot, and a torso shot is enough with this marksman rifle. You go in the opposite direction from me. I'm gonna get going this way if you don't mind. All right, so have fun at the White House. I don't think they're gonna let you in. Are they gonna let him in? He's just some random scrub. He's not a division agent. Nope, he didn't. Did you see him run to the right? Hey, he knew. He knew he wasn't getting it. What have we got here? I've already got my rifle. We're gonna get rid of this thing right away. All right, on to rifle it is. It does much less damage, but I'm just used to this now as something that I really enjoy. Oh, it's got a collapsible stock. Did you see that? It's something I enjoy using. I like the Division 1. I love the Division 1. The only reason I'm really playing this one is, one, there was an update. I'm supposed to be able to rescue some random defectors, and then they'll become a teammate, and I kind of want to see that happen. Apparently, it's just random encounters. Okay, I think that's what I read. Random encounters, you can save one of them, and then you walk up and you talk to them, and you're like, hey, buddy, on my 6, all right? You just follow me, and I want to find somebody that throws grenades and just hucks grenades the whole time, because apparently you can find people that do, like, different things. I haven't read a whole lot about it. Same way I play most games, I just like to kind of stumble my way through it, see if I can figure it out at first. And then after I've done it, I'll go read about it and go, oh, I screwed up. I could have done it this way instead. Who cares? Haven't played it in years. Have it on PC. I have it on PC as well. I do have my max level characters in there as well. I don't remember the shield working as well in the Division 1. But I remember I always used to hang out at the piers because the piers were like the highest level. And so you could hang out at the piers and just get all the best equipment, just run around there for like 20 minutes and just constant yellow enemies. The elites would keep spawning and you just keep downing them and downing them. And it was the place to be. You didn't have to do missions. You didn't have to do multiplayer. Most of you should remember. Good night. Most of you should remember I don't do PvP, so I also don't get too much into the wow, this pistol does nothing. Let's not use it. I also don't get too much into the group play here, doing dungeons and doing dungeons and whatnot. Who are you shooting at? Were you shooting at a buddy? But there's nobody over there. He was shooting at where he remembered me being. I mean, honestly, probably not a bad tactic. Oh. 9mm, that looks like a SMG, which I don't use. It is an SMG. We're marking it for deletion immediately. We're going to keep it in our inventory, though, because we're going to have some donations coming up. As soon as we unlock this settlement, you get to donate some items and kind of pass like a bit of a quest via doing that. So that's what we're going to go for. Ugh. Bink. Oh, I'm playing horribly. Well, that's nothing new, right? You see, the thing is, I don't have my quick time. I don't have my slow time. What's the Arthur slow motion event that he does? Quick draw? It's not quick draw. Whatever. Deadeye. I don't have my Deadeye in this game, so it's going to make it worse. Oh, okay. I might be able to replace my machine gun now, which will be nice. Let's get rid of that one. Hex, yes, we'll do it. I don't think I have anything to upgrade these with. A scope. Flip, no. We're going to do our unlocks. I really like... Okay, so Division 1 to 2. 2 is just much more accessible. I should not be out standing in the middle of nowhere in a menu. I'm just going to get gunned down. I love the Division 1. The Division 1 is gorgeous. It looks amazing. It's so much fun. It has so much more character than this. Now, this one, obviously, they were no slouch to whoever did their concept art. This is phenomenal. There's no doubt in your mind exactly the environmental storytelling that's going on, right? You've got all your, we have rights and you've got all of your protest signs and they're just all discarded. Why? Were they pushed out? Did they all succumb to the virus? Who knows? But there's all sorts of paper and pamphlets that mean nothing anymore, so they're all just abandoned. Phenomenal. There was just a presence to New York City in the Division 1 that was unattainable in this. This is very good, but it's a different game. It's a different vibe and it's a different feel. So one of the things that is an absolute upgrade is the way you get mods for your weapons is simply make them. You make them once, and apparently you always keep a few copies in your pocket. Bloop. Oh God. That works much better at close range. So apparently the drop off on this pistol is crazy close. Oh God, I didn't know you were still with me. It is crazy close. Look how many more rounds it takes at like 30 feet. So in Division 1, when you had a new scope or something, you had to keep it in your pocket and you had to have an inventory of all the scopes for all the different guns if you wanted to outfit it. But in this one, you just go to the White House, you make the scope once and it's always available for you. Very Borderlands 2-esque, right? Where it just makes itself. And then no matter how many guns you get, no matter how many different attachments each one takes or anything else, as long as you've made that attachment once, you always get to put it on every single weapon. Immediately, you don't have to like fumble around and keep it and put it in a bank. None of that stuff. So this is a huge step up in just the accessibility and the approachability of modding your weapons. So are the 60s and 70s days cold to you? Or is that a cooler day? I will tell you that my blood has thinned a lot. 50s is where it's cold. 50s, I can't go out without a jacket. I start to get the needing gloves and all that sort. Ooh, loot. This is such a loot gremlin type of game. I start to get the, oops. The need for gloves when I'm riding a bike and that sort of thing. 60s, just a jacket is fine. Upper 60s, totally fine. You can have the jacket unbuttoned even if you want to. But I don't need the ammo. Let's not go for the ammo. 70s is fine. 70s is perfect actually. I think 70s is my ideal temperature. But yeah, it's did they put a parking meter through the windshield. The windscreen for some of you. A frame comes in, it's the windscreen. But oh god, there's a lot of these guys. Not a very good job patrolling, are you guys? How did I miss that shot? I don't know. It will start getting down into 40s. Matter of fact, it was mid-60s. I think it was 65 on the button in my apartment when I woke up today, which is a beautiful temperature to sleep to. You sleep very, very well at that temperature because you've got the warm blanket on you, right? The downside is when you need to wake up and get out of bed, you've got the warm blanket on you, and you don't want to get out into the cold. I don't know what the temperature is right now. 71. It's warming up just a little bit. I don't know what the temperature is outside either. But
detected.
Probably getting pretty warm. I think you get experience for activating the echoes. The echoes are normally less than pleasant scenes to watch, so we'll activate the first one. And if it looks like it's going to be, oh look, there's the echo right there. If it looks like it's going to be like crazy nonsense, we'll walk away from it. All you have to do is walk outside the boundaries of the echo and it stops playing.
I gotta get back to work. Thanks for the movie, Matty.
Time deal.
You coming over for dinner?
Not tonight. Gotta meet with some National Guard
Matty
buddies.
Ortega.
They're worried they'll get called to hell with quarantine in New York.
Okay.
This is serious.
It's the flu. You remember swine flu? Everyone freaked out for nothing. You'll see. In a couple of months, no one will even remember what the dollar flu was, like Y2K.
Y2K.
You really know how to make a guy feel old.
I'm just messing with you. But I don't know. This doesn't feel like it's just gonna blow over. People are scared. And you know what happens when people get scared?
You worry too much, mijo. Give me your wallet. Yeah. Don't make us hurt you. Well, hell no. No. You should have just given it up, old man. Help!
Oh.
Someone help us! Call 911!
Was that
We need help!
Mateo Ortega sleeping
Please, stay with me.
right in the first scene? I told you they're never pleasant scenes, right? You guys knew this heading into it. All right, well, at least we didn't have to watch it, right? Manny, isn't that the White House guy who was setting up all of the pieces? Isn't that Manny? Yeah, look, stationed at the White House, occupation, division coordinator, details, former National Guard, intelligence and comms specialist, and then details on Maddie, retired military. How did a retired military guy get taken down from what sounded like getting punched in the gut by this meatball over here? Who knows? Let's get out of here. We won't watch any more of these because they're always a downer. It's basically you just watch those and it's just a scene of the downfall of society.
Coming up in the theater settlement. The woman who runs it is named Odessa Sawyer. Try to stay on her good side.
All right, Sawyer. Apparently our watches mean everybody know we're an agent immediately. The bright glow. Oh, I also got the bright glow on the backpack. But come on, get in camera. There we go. Our watch. Everybody knows this bright orange watch, which means our best camouflage is bright daylight. Right? The sun's shining right on the face of that watch. Nobody's gonna know who we are. They're gonna look and be like, what time is it, mister? I don't know, it doesn't even work. It's an antique. It's from my father. Maybe my father's father, I don't know. Maybe my grandfather's father. One of those people. I keep it around it. It's plastic. Nothing would have lasted that long if it was plastic. You shut your mouth. That wasn't very polite. My keepsake, my family heirloom. Let me see that face. No, I gotta go. Bye. Uh-oh. You won't want to stream on the 20th because of me spoiling episode 1 of season 2 of the Fallout TV show. Oh, I gotta watch that. I gotta get, I'm gonna do my typical, everyone does it, right? Now let's open this before I forget it. Down you go! Meow! All right, now we've got a cable that we can come up anytime we want to. Everyone does it. It's something comes out on like Amazon or something like that, and you get Amazon for 1 week. You binge watch it, and then you say, later, Amazon. You're done. You're out of here. I don't need your crummy products that are just returns that nobody ever checked, and you sent me a used, I don't know, memory stick. Who knows?
Hello.
Hi. All right, who are we talking to? Odessa. Let's talk to Odessa. Okay, kind of rude. Just looking through her stuff instead of saying hello.
If you're looking for Agent Kelso, she just left.
I just wanted to see that sweet white armor. Oh.
I should have gone with her. But I'd only slow her down.
You look slightly injured there. Shark attack? Surfing. That's what it is. As we all do in these
I know
times.
you got your own problems to deal with. But them hyena motherfuckers took my little girl.
Beep it out.
Get to me.
Okay.
If you can help, I'll be on your debt.
So we're gonna go rescue
And I'll
somebody
always pay my debts.
before she swears at me even more. Okay. She is the leader of this settlement, the theater, trying to keep things together. She's a very intense woman, and she speaks in an intense manner. Oh, look. It's way over there. All right, so where's my... There it is. I'm gonna drop another one. Here it goes. Boom, down it goes. Let's take this one. Now we've got another way. This happens throughout the world too, as you're running around the world. Generally, it's a bit more difficult to get to rooftops and whatnot. But the reward is some of those rooftops have those zip lines on it, and you can just knock down the zip line, and the next time you get to that roof, zip, right up you go. A lot of missions have that as the... Wow, look at this group. It must be 2 groups. It is, they're heading away from each other. A lot of the missions have the finishing bit. Very Skyrim-esque. They tend to loop around back to where you started. If they don't loop around back to where you started, it'll be on the top of like some skyscraper somewhere, and you knock one of those bags off and ride that down. And now the next time you want to go up to that roof and loot it for the loot boxes that are generally at the end of missions and whatnot, you just take that thing right back up. You go loot, you just zip right back down. A lot of fun just kind of going up and down. All right, so she said, is this the distraction? Yes, this is where they're going to make a distraction for us.
Okay, here we go. That should get their attention.
I don't know why they need me
The
to do this rescue when that's the level of distraction that they can cause. I did remember that one.
What the fuck was that?
A language impolite, to tell you the truth. All right, you get a nap, and you get a nap. Everyone gets a
Once
nap.
you're inside, find a way to the atrium.
Oh no, really? Oh, I'm done because they're spreading it out to February for the episodes. Watch each episode each week or wait. I'm gonna wait. It won't kill me to wait. And even if I get spoilers, it doesn't matter. That show is immersive enough for me that I don't care about spoilers. I'm gonna watch it regardless. Oh, point of fact. I just watched Kingsman for the first time. Never watched. Can you believe it? With how much I enjoy 90s action, comedy movies and whatnot, I've never watched The Kingsman, and it would have fit right in with those. I know enough about it because, you know, YouTube's been around for however many years after that thing came out, so I've seen plenty of parts and whatnot about The Kingsman. Still a great movie. I borrowed it from a friend. I will probably watch it again. Come on. Hit him, Barker. I will probably watch it again after we're done with this. Who would you be in The Kingsman? Patrick, if you had to pick one of the characters that you were going to be, who would you be? I know who I would be. It might not be who you're thinking. So everybody wants to be the very Jason Bourne-esque lead character, right?
Hostile radio intercepted.
I need to get a stronger pistol.
I'm heading upstairs
This is
to the
embarrassing.
hostage. Everybody, get to the atrium.
I'll wait. I'll wait until you've said who you want to be, and then I'll say who I want to be.
Hyena big shot.
Or maybe you're
Real
getting ready for
unpleasant.
work.
We need to kill this asshole.
I don't know. I'll just go on with it. I want to be the, I forgot his code name, but it's the very suave, debonair British main guy who missed something in the very first scene. That's not giving away any spoilers. Anybody who's watched the movie knows exactly who I'm talking about. It's the main guy who drives the story forward for the other main character, the younger character. And he just has this amazing presence to him. Just such a suave amazingness. I really dig that guy. I think he's cool as heck. I definitely am a lot more spastic than that man, though, so I don't think I could carry it off. Ah! Miss every shot. Somebody? Anybody stick your head out? Oh, there he goes. There's the guy we want. He just went up to the top floor, so we're gonna have to figure that out eventually. I really am missing a lot of the second shots. I wonder if it's because everything is very server-based here. I wonder if it's because I'm streaming and I'm lagging a little bit. That's my excuse. It's not. I'm just missing the shots, aren't I? Okay, see how that light is glimmering like that? Freaked me out, and you'll see why. The snipers in this game. Oh, God dang it. All have, their scopes will glint at you just like that when they're aimed down the sights at you. So, it will give you a little bit of nervousness every time you see a bright light in this game. Yeah, get on the gun. You saw what happened to the last nerd. There you
went all the
go.
way to the top floor. Take the stairs
Nothing
to the right
for
of
it.
the elevators and work your way up.
Okay, so you can see why I like just the regular rifles. You've got the range beyond what most of your other stuff is. Certainly this pistol, I can't wait to replace it. But you've got a much higher fire rate than the marksman rifle. Now the marksman rifle is amazing if you're just gonna stand back and engage from forever away. What are we starting at? 1663. We're gonna start getting some armor here. We'll start getting some armor that give us abilities. I think we're gonna have to do all the reds because we're gonna do a crit damage build. So there is an armor set that gives you accuracy to just regular rifles and whatnot. Maybe we'll go for that. We'll also take one that gives you, I think there's like a 20% bonus to pistols, and we'll take that one too because you only have to wear one piece to get that bonus. And then maybe my pistol won't feel quite so wimpy anymore. It's the same glove. Whatever. This is going to be interesting. Once we start getting those pieces that I'm going to have to look at, I have to move chat. I have to move chat because right now chat is... It's right. I can kind of read it. We've had this happen in other games. Gloves worn. No idea what that line is. Appearance slot. Source looted. And then something. I see part of the money symbol down there. So I'm guessing that's just sell price. Figure it out from just like the last 1/3 of the letters going across. And then some price that I can't see. But I'll move this once we get... You know what? Let's just move it right now since I'm talking about it. Where do you guys want to be? You guys want to be on my left? Oh God, I can put you over my wait for my brain to catch up. I've forgotten it. Come on, Parker. Get it together. I'm not gonna say it because you guys are gonna hate me that I didn't know what that was supposed to be. It's the... I forget the weirdest things sometimes. The taskbar. That's what it is. I forgot what the name of the taskbar is. It's just gone out of my brain. I love British action movies with American actors in it. Isn't that like all British action movies? Because there's a lot of movies that are made in the US and we're just like, you're British now. Go nuts. Sean Connery, what are you? British? Is that what I heard? Okay, be a British guy. Be Agent Bond. Please. Please be Agent Bond for us. I'm not British. You are now, Sean. Enjoy your time. The Kingsman is a good movie. Go watch Snatch. I did watch Snatch. That's the one where they can't say dog. Dag. Dag. What? What'd you say? And then they have to go buy the guy's mother. Okay, let's get rid of this, by the way. Then they have to go buy the guy's mother a Winnebago or something. Is that Snatch? If it's not, let me know and I'll actually write Snatch down and I'll go watch that movie. But I think I've watched Snatch already. Dags. You don't like dags? I don't know what a dag is. Dagwood? I remember reading that comic. I was too young for it, so I kind of left it most days. Ooh, weapon right off the bat. I'll take it. I don't know if it's any stronger than the one I'm using. Generally, I'll sacrifice a little bit of strength in my rifles if it gives me more distance. You see your damage drop off. This is in total distance from you. This one's okay. This one's all right. But if we go to this one, orange is always going to be your new one. And so this one, it's weaker and the damage drops off faster. So that's gone. That's gone. I don't think we'll ever use this, but I won't mark it as junk just yet. If we get, the reason I'm marking this all as junk is twofold. One, when we get to a settlement and it's time to turn in things, it shows all of your inventory everywhere, including your stash. So if you mark everything as junk, you can at least see the garbage pail icon over it, and you're like, okay, I know that that one's garbage. It's not something I have hidden in my stash that I don't want to donate. And then the other reason is, since we only have 30 slots to play with, we'll boost this up once we start getting Shade Check. This, honestly, Shade Tech, this is the most important thing for me. We'll boost this up to 90 as quick as we can get it. We can quick junk everything if we need to start picking up more stuff and we're out of space. So that's why I mark it all. Yeah, that's Statch. All right, awesome. It was a good movie. I really enjoyed that one. Boys, are you taking the piss? Hey, oh, I forgot the guy's name. Hey, so-and-so, check your shoelaces. It just lights up the whole corridor. It was one of those like weird quotable movies. If you had watched the movie. Come on, someone be brave. I'm playing whack-a-mole with you nut jobs. Bing, there goes. Whoa, I really thought a headshot would do it. There you go. There you go. One more. Ah, lovely brave man for standing up into my scope. It is one of those movies that you get just weirdly quotable stuff. Oh, wait a minute. Am I confusing that movie with Boondock Saints? Was Boris and Snatch or was Boris and Boondock Saints? I watched both movies very close to each other. So that's my excuse for confusing them. Up we go. How many rounds have I used? 35, not bad. Minus whatever I picked up as random ammo dropped by somebody. It's grenades. I don't really use grenades. I can do an entire playthrough never touching a grenade. The only grenades I'll ever use is the roller mines. They're fun. Very drop and forget. Where are we gonna stand? Here? How did you all miss me? Look, it's turned into Solid Snake over here. Something I will do on every engagement is you always look, see how you see this guy? He's got a lightning bolt. That means he's gonna use a skill or something, right? He's a scrub, he does nothing. He's probably gonna throw a grenade at us. And you look for, and you make certain nobody has a plus sign over their head because they're a healer and you can knock every single guy down. The healer will bring them back. Not only with full health, they'll like double their health bar when they come back. So it's really annoying to try to let them live. Oh God! She rushed me. Oh, is that what the... Okay, the lightning bolt, I guess, just means they're gonna rush you. In that case, I don't remember the symbol that says, "Hey, we're going to." Oh God, stop! We're gonna use a skill against you. So, man, my apologies for bad information. Not like I've ever been wrong before. You, please don't. What about you? I wish I could. I wish you kind of could shoot through cover, but then my cover would be awful, right? Like, how much protection is there here? It's probably fiberboard for the outside of this thing. So this is just a cheap speaker that's, you know, in this horrible club. No, go away. I'm talking about speakers. I would guess that the fiberboard of this speaker is probably stronger than the desk. Oh, that might be a speaker too. I thought that might be a desk there. That the desk the other guy was using. Hey, you know what? Range is pretty good on this. Good enough anyways that I can still kind of two-shot them from here. That guy proved me wrong at the last minute. Should we pistol this last guy down? I want a stronger pistol. Buddy, can you drop a pistol for me? What is this? I don't know what it is. Got to get closer. Oh, don't look in the pit. There's nothing happening here. But these awful people certainly weren't engaged in anything that would make anyone sad. There's just some lovely dogs who've been fed too much. They're sleeping it off. Don't worry, they've had a great, wonderful day, and they're gonna wake up and have another wonderful day tomorrow. They're gonna go play fetch. They're gonna grab the biggest sticks that they can barely drag around. It'll be great. Some bad stuff in this game. Maybe not the best game to stream, but it's fun. The new YouTube algorithm is gonna be like, nah, dude.
An ammo stockpile.
Nah.
I'm gonna detonate it.
No one's gonna see this. Okay, I won't argue that. It's gonna detonate the. Jeez, buddy, friend, I wasn't even out yet. What are you shooting at? You can get headshots on these guys. It's about the only way to get them. Boop. Take out his buddies, and then as soon as he jumps back on the gun, that's where his head is. Let's just jump there. I made a parallel to Borderlands before, and that's exactly the way the miniguns work in Borderlands 2. You just wait until someone jumps on the gun and their head is stuck in place. They can't move, so once they jump on the minigun, they'll fire their 3-second burst or something, and then while they're waiting for their next chance to pull the trigger, you just line up and...
That's what you get, you dumb sons of bitches.
And you know what? I knew that was coming up.
As long as I'm not breathing asbestos.
As soon as she
that
said
blast
it.
did a lot of damage.
I guess I could have bleeped that one if I had the bleep button. Yeah, don't ever jump on a minigun. It's probably not great for you. I say as Arthur Morgan jumped on a minigun and took out like 3 random roaming patrols of bounty hunters. I don't know. I guess it doesn't work in modern times. Only if you were born in the Wild West could you use miniguns effectively. All right. Speaking of 90s movies, all the carnage, and then you jump in the elevator and you've got the elevator music playing as both characters just stare straight ahead and they don't talk to each other. Because it's got to be a buddy cop movie, right? I got home this morning, watched a movie, then fell asleep. Ooh. When I woke up... before you sent the Discord message. Sorry, I meant to start streaming like half an hour ago, but everything kind of went a little bit bizarrely wrong. This computer was not even hooked up to the internet, and I couldn't figure out why. It's just the cable was loose, because that's my junk computer. That's my old computer, and so I'm using the junk cable to it. It doesn't have the clippy click to the data cable. So it had just come loose as I was moving it around. So I pushed it back in and that started working. And then, hey, the sun is not shining on me as much. I'm kind of curious. Let me zoom out to OBS here. I want to see what I look like right now. No, I'm still pretty side-lit. I'm going to have to get a new curtain to fix that. So then I noticed the curtain thing. Not only did that affect my face being side-lit, but also this thing, it does have just a few folds in it. I can't stop it. It's fabric hanging from something. And it was striking the folds and making just like weird like lines behind me where it was highlighting the line and I couldn't get the perfect color to perfectly clear out. And so I had to play with it. It was just all this weird, silly nonsense that happened right as I was trying to get in today. So, yeah. I love watching movies. Me too, Patrick. Here's the thing, though, is I love watching old movies. People are always like, oh, yeah, did you watch a new superhero movie? Like, no, I don't find them enjoyable. I do find them enjoyable. I don't find them something that I enjoy searching out, right? I don't find them something that I enjoy going and watching. Like, oh, God. I love the way they cackle when they run at you. Iron Man was great. Iron Man 2, And then like all of the Avengers and everything that happened at that, I kind of just left it. Because I didn't really like the characters like Hawkeye. Oh, come on. I didn't like Hawkeye and Black Lotus, whoever the other character was. Just they felt a little flat and forgettable to me. I mean, Tony Stark was amazing. Who wouldn't remember that guy? But yeah, the rest of them just kind of. There was no Sergeant Riggs to go after. There was no Murtaugh. There was no John McClane. It was just kind of okay, it's a movie. I don't think this is going to be a movie that I'll watch in 20 years, like Die Hard. It's. How are you guys shooting at me? Oh my God! Right through like the tiniest hole. Thanks, bud. Pokey. Beep. Done. But I do enjoy them still. I'm very happy I watched The Kingsman. There's a lot of new movies that I'll watch, and I won't enjoy it the first time around, but then I watch it a couple more times, and I really get into it. Anchorman is one. I think I've said this before. Where are you going down there? Great, now I have to go down there to get your weapon. Thanks, bud. Anchorman is one that I didn't make it through the first 2 times I watched. It felt so cringy and weird, and then now I love it. I'll put it on, it'll be great. Watch Seven, a thriller with Morgan Freeman and Brad Pitt, both great actors. I would probably watch it for the actors, not for the thriller part. Scary movies, suspenseful movies, I don't tend to get into as much. Oh, it's just a holster. I got excited. I saw something that was vaguely pistol-esque in my brain, and I thought, ooh, I'm getting a new pistol. No, I'm just getting a new holster. That's all right. We'll put it on. This mask does nothing. I should probably mark them as long as I'm here. Dunk, dunk. Sure, we'll do that. Oh, come on. Wrong buttons. I'm being too quick about it. There we go. We've got our first red item. I do more headshot damage once I equip this. Let's do it right now. There you go. You saw it highlighted white. And then this one is this is offense, defense, and skill if you're trying to do builds versus one thing or another. The core attribute is going to give me some weapon damage. Regular attribute will give me some crit chance, 1% each. We'll wait until we can start getting something a little bit stronger. It becomes a fun game with your extra items as well once we get the tinkering bench to take all of these off of your weapons, and then you always have it to put on like the perfect weapon that drops once you get to level 40. So for now, it's garbage at 1%. We're not even going to tinker this. This is 100% either a donatable or a sellable item, as you would expect from a level 2 green level item. It's not very rare or anything, so it is what happens. How did you like it, by the way, Patrick? I'm assuming, oh gosh, the Human Torch again. I'm assuming since you brought it up that you really enjoyed it. It was a good movie. I don't think I can think of anything in which Brad Pitt has done a bad job with. I'm not a huge fan of people affecting lisps in movies. It was the biggest thing that I found distracting in, what was that Jim Carrey movie? Cable Guy. Ooh, we get another weapon. And I love that Samuel L. Jackson had a bit of a lisp. It was just a touch, and it wasn't horrible. Great actor. Phenomenal actor. I wouldn't say his strongest role was in was in The Kingsman, but enjoyable nonetheless. But no, Morgan Freeman, I don't think he's ever played anything that I've watched anyways that hasn't been phenomenal right from the get-go, right? That you watch and you're like, yeah, that's Morgan Freeman just being amazing every second he's on screen. He was in a comedy. He was in Bruce Almighty and still had that Morgan Freeman presence to him. Even when he was laughing and joking with the mop bucket, it's still Morgan Freeman. I can't do a very good Morgan Freeman impression, so let's just go with that. You guys will have to accept it.
I'm on the roof, holding for backup.
I have eyes on you, Kelso.
You see Saint?
I don't know what he looks like, but there are plenty of hostiles up there.
Not for long.
Exactly, I'm coming. It's faster than reloading. I didn't know how many rounds I had left. 0. I switched at the absolute perfect time. And I love doing that. I think I said it a little bit as we began, but I love finishing with a pistol. I love all the nonsense of high caliber weapons being used at first. And then it's just one guy left, not even worth dragging my, dragging another magazine out of the holster for. Just boop, 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 right in the noggin. All right, have a quick nap, buddy. And they're done, right? Especially when I get the revolver. God, it's another SMG. Bleh. I'm not even gonna mark it right now. We'll wait till we get another something worth taking out and marking. Yeah, looting in this game. I do it when there's no purpose to. Like, all the ceramics and the titanium and stuff. You're supposed to make like weapons and roll the dice at the randomness of the stats of the weapon being something better than what you have. And I just never do. I just watch the number go up. It's like, ooh, took 3,000 titanium. Well, now I have 3,020. I just found 20 titanium. Watch number go up. Dopamine goes pink, and then I'm happy with it. That's what it is for the collecting games. It's just that brief rush of seeing that you didn't have as much and now you've got more. And there she is, the legendary Kelso, who blew up some weapons right above me. Are you ready? I'm ready. Let's go.
Let's do this.
All right, we got several people here. Okay, purple, which means they don't go down quite as easily. You might notice the white bars above him. That's armor. You got to take that out. Bing, bing. before you can just do... Oh, whoops. I didn't realize I was on my machine gun. We'll need the machine gun later, because I believe the final enemy here actually has a decent amount of armor. That's the best thing machine guns are used for, is they will take down armor very quickly. Is that mine? Did I do that? Whoops. Or is that Kelso's? I don't remember setting my drone out inactive. Get the bag, get the bag! Ah, missed it. You guys saw somebody blow up before. It's because you can actually hit the bags that they carry. Anybody with like the grenade above their head generally has a bag on their hip. And if you hit that bag, it'll blow up. At high levels, it doesn't do much. A little bit of damage. At this level, it'll take them right out. Come on, let me see it. Ah! Yes, I'm trying to get the bag right now. Bink. There we go. Got his buddy a little bit with that one. Okay. Lightning, which means they're going to run right up and shake Kelso's hand. We don't want that. We're the people who get to shake Kelso's hand for that amazing job blowing up the... Okay, there he is. Now, you can cheat. We'll press Q on that guy to target him. We'll let our drone start targeting. And after a while, he gets sick of the drone. He'll start shooting at the drone. And then you can just light him up. Good night. Such a cheat. Such a cheat way to go about it. Oh, I must have gotten the bag without trying on that one. Did somebody flank me? A little bit. We've both got drones out. All right, we've effectively turned this into a 4-man attack. Once you're done with skills, you can let them roam around yourself completely and just fly like a maniac, or you can cancel them early. And what that does is it starts the cooldown timer, 25 seconds. You can get that timer down with skills and items. But it just starts the timer now rather than letting it run out. And then you risk not having it when you need it. Let's go talk to this lady. Eleanor.
Your mom sent us to bring you home. Are you hurt?
Who are you? What's going on?
She's in shock. I'll bring her down when she's fit to move. Let's meet at the theater later.
Patrick, I haven't watched Avatar 2 yet. It was one of those very divisive movies that a lot of people said, oh, this is amazing, and then some people said, oh, this is the worst movie ever, which generally means it's a pretty good movie, right?
Heads up, you've got hostiles flooding into the building from the street.
Get down there and take care of them. I got Eleanor.
Because if somebody says, oh, it's the worst movie ever, they at least watched it. They at least wanted to watch it, and they went in and they went for it. I need to watch that still. And then Avatar 3. So Avatar 2 kind of changed things up a little bit. They went water level with that one. Do you know if Avatar 3 is going to do something different? If they're going to go back to the forest, or maybe they'll go off planet, right? Maybe they'll be like John Sully, Jake Sully, spread the way of the Na'vi to the neighboring planets, and they'll all take off, and well, they won't have spaceships. Maybe they'll have some sort of flying bird thing. I don't know. They get through space somehow. Maybe they're just a really, really gassy animal, and once they get to the edge of the atmosphere, they just light up with the previous dinner. Oh, didn't we just say don't get on the minigun? And here, what are we doing? We're getting on the minigun. Maybe just don't get on the minigun if you're a bad guy, huh? Suppressed. It only lasts for a few seconds. Don't worry about it. It's the downside of using those LMGs, the large machine guns, especially the belt-fed ones. If you don't get them down in the first 5 or 6 shots, they duck behind cover and now they're suppressed. And that's your strategy. Almost overheated. If it's not your strategy, it just takes longer to clear a room when you're trying to spray all over the place. And they just keep ducking behind cover and they stay suppressed like that guy over there. Okay. Now we should have some people running through the hole I just made in the door with a very powerful machine gun.
Is Odessa on the line?
Not the smartest people.
Odessa?
Let's go see if we get a pistol from this.
We got
I still want a nicer pistol.
Is she okay? She's okay. I'm bringing her home. Oh, God. Oh, thank God.
Sorry, I'm talking over Odessa, being all happy over the rescue that I'm here for. Talking about, Odessa, listen, that's nice, but I gotta talk to the voices in my head. You see, I need a new pistol. And she's like, my baby needs to come back. Yeah, but listen to this. Revolver. Are you feeling me? She's like, no. No one's feeling you. Stop. Oh, good. We get a field cache. Always open these right away because they are, as you level, they're level dependent. So by the time you're like level 30, if you kept them all, oh, it's not max level anymore. By the time you're level 40 and you open them all, it's just going to be level 3 garbage in it. So don't keep them around. Open up pretty much as soon as you can. Shotgun. We're not going to use a shotgun on this build. Anyway, as I was trying to say before, Odessa rudely interrupted with her joy and happiness. I'm scooting to the left again, aren't I? I could probably play this game with a pistol the whole way through if I got the right pistol. I really enjoy using them. All right, let's start using some more stuff. All right, look, primary stat is damage at this point, going up. Armor is always good to go up. You're never going to be disappointed about that. This one's just armor. Still, it is a decent upgrade, so we'll take it for now until we get more weapon damage. I forgot to mark things as junk. Get out of here, junk. Don't need that. Yeah, the preview button is right next to the junk button. So a lot of times you'll preview something. Well, that resets the menu and it goes all the way up to the top. So when you're carrying like 100 items and you screw up and you're like 30 deep into a menu, you just have to scroll through it all again. Just have to deal with the fact that like, yep, that's what I'm doing right now. There's that SMG we picked up. Do we keep it? Nah, we don't. We get rid of it. Goodbye. You're out of here. Don't want to talk to you. Oh, I froze my butt off, but I had to get my Asian cherry tea. Honestly, a flavor of tea I've never tried. Is it good? I don't do a lot of the floral teas. Like I don't do a lot of the herbal teas. I like the black teas. About the most crazy I get with that, what's like a chai or something like that is about. I can't type. I'm cold. Don't even worry about it. I figured out what you meant. All I had to do is, use the old noggin there for a second. Cherry tea. Cherry, what did you say? Cherry what? Asian cherry. Bonk. Asian cherry. That doesn't say cherry. Tea. You guys try writing on your own hand. It's not that easy. Just a notebook suspended on my palm. Oh, well, that's kind of cool. Where did you go? Do you have a coffee shop like real close by, or did you actually jump in the car and you drove somewhere? That's almost worse in the winter, because it's colder where you are than where I grew up. But that was one of the things growing up is, like, yeah, your car's. Hello? I don't know which way that's coming from. Your car is never going to warm up, but if your travel time is less than like 5 minutes, forget it. It's almost annoying to take the car because it's finally going to heat up about 10 minutes in, right when you get home. And now you have to get back out of your car and get back inside. And the heater has finally started working. And if you try to use the heater before then, you're going to pull too much heat off the engine. You ever do that, Patrick? I know it's been... No, stop. I know it's been cold enough for you because I did it in New York. You pull too much heat off the engine with your heater and you start to stall out. That's rough. I've done it before. The car did not stall. I actually shut off the engine, so it wasn't an issue. But woof, I saw it happening, and I turned the heat off, and I just sat there in the cold. I was in a bank parking lot waiting for my girlfriend at the time to go into the bank. We're gonna real quick. We're gonna move this down just a little. It just needs to go just underneath my map. Perfect. There we go. Sorry, I moved you guys. I moved chat. Now you guys are a little bit lower on my screen. I hope you enjoy it. It's your new home. I also like the way they do loot here. If you guys have noticed, everything that I loot... Let's see if there's something in here. There is a... I love looting in dark areas. And that's the reason why. You get this nice orange glow around everything. So when it's really dark, let's get our eyes accustomed to the light. Okay, so now we're accustomed to the light again. It's very dark in there, right? But as soon as you run in, whoop. Oh, it's blocked. Come on, game. You're making me a fool. Game's not making me a fool. Trust me. I do it all by myself. But it's really easy to see stuff you can loot in this game. Discord. All right, let me take a look at Discord. Let me mark that holster real quick because we're going to go back to the settlement. And I can't remember when we unlock donations. It might be right now. It might be later. Let's just hide here for a second so no roaming patrols get us. Hang on, let me pop over to Discord here. Oh, okay. All right, fair enough. I thought you had left and you had gone to like some beautiful, wonderful coffee shop down the street or whatnot. Had a cute little barista, maybe a handsome barista, I'm not going to judge. Make a wonderful, warm, hot tea. Steeped it for like an extra couple of minutes. You two could keep chatting. You know, the way coffee shops work. It looks tasty. They've definitely got like the branding down to where if I was into tea and what I am into tea, but if I was into Asian teas and whatnot, that would be 100% one that I would pick up and like, all right, that's going in my pocket. That's going in my grocery cart, whatever you want to do. You don't put it in your pocket before you've paid for it, but you guys, you know what I'm saying. It's a big Asian market, not far from my house. I buy drinks from Hex. Yeah, one of the things I miss about being in Chapel Hill, I miss a lot of things. I miss a lot of things about being in Chapel Hill, is I lived within a mile of a pretty decent pharmacy. Was it a CVS?
Always happy to have an agent on our side.
Yes, wonderful. And it was pretty decent sized because it was small enough to still fit like the cozy aesthetic of Chapel Hill in general, but it was big enough to where it still had like the random stuff. You walk into the back of it and it's like, now this is years ago at this point, but they'd have like the headphones and they actually had like old cameras and just random miscellaneous electronics and just stuff back there. They sold shovels when it was cold, you know? So they had enough that you would enjoy kind of walking in there, and certainly anything that you wanted to buy. Short of, I used to shop at Trader Joe's all the time there. Short of having your Trader Joe's food already. If you wanted a snack, if you wanted a quick meal that was generally just something you threw in the freezer or threw in the microwave or whatnot, you just take a walk down. You grab it, you walk back home, and you say, okay, here we go. There's no fresh food there, right? There's no chicken, there's no apples or anything else, but that's not what that place was about. It was all about the convenience of just having something quick and close. That is where I bought this coffee mug years and years ago. Are they fighting out there? I was just out there. I could have been a part of that. All right, Odessa, let's go. It's telling me to go over there, but that's a lie. Whoop, because as soon as you get close to it, it reroutes you. All right, here we go. Odessa. Do we let Odessa talk? Odessa's going to swear at us again. So basically what's going to happen is we're going to walk in here and Odessa's going to say, thank you. I'm getting off center again. She's going to say thank you for saving my baby. We're going to kind of work with you, but you need to work with us. What you need to do is you need to go out and we're going to go to the next mission is for her. Starts to open up more and more of this. Oh?
It's worse than ever, Odessa. We're barely holding things together.
What am I supposed to do?
Help us!
Not swear at us, that's for sure. So she says, okay, I'll help you. I will help you if, and only if, you go start doing some stuff for us. So these are now the missions that I can do that will open up. Oh, look at, there's little me standing right there. I've never noticed that before. Is that normal? Is that new? I don't know. I don't know if that happened in the update, if there's always been a little me always right there just hanging out or not. I always thought it was just like my little circular icon with the triangle kind of pointed to which way I'm facing. What is going on? The map is drifting. Do you guys see the drift? The map is just slowly kind of going off kilter a little bit. Let's get out of here. All right, settlement activities. I can't read it. You guys can see what's going on. It's going to tell us what we're doing here. I'll read it. I'll move this real quick. Settlement activities. Settlements provide a variety of activities. Check in with the settlements frequently to see what you can help with. Your assistance will make all the difference to their community. Completing the main missions upgrades the settlements. Settlements have 4 upgrade steps. Every upgrade unlocks new activities and services. You can even recruit some of the community members to help at your base of operations. And then they'll go hang out at the White House. Completing missions marked with a skill point awards new skill unlocks at the quartermaster in the base of operations. And tutorial. Thank you very much, tutorial person. That was very sweet of you. Let's lock this again. I picked up that coffee and had absolutely none of it. Delicious. Okay. Should we go do missions? What do they want me to do here? So they've got the exclamation point. That means there's something, whether it's a new quest unlocked, whether it's a reward, something. I have one SHD tech. Let's go expand our bag, because we're starting to fill up the bag right now. So fast travel. Off we go. Somebody pointed out in the New York City version, when you do fast travel, if you listen closely, you can hear your agent's footsteps crunching through the snow as you're fast traveling. It's no snow here. It's summer now, but hey, bud, how's it going, quartermaster? I would like to...
Howdy.
Oh, my perks aren't unlocked yet. Nuts. Well, guess what, guys? We're not going to carry more items. I thought the perks were unlocked already. As I said, it's been quite some time since I've started a new game here. All right, let's just go on with the quest. Can't fast travel there, so we'll fast travel here real quick, just so we're kind of closer. Trying to hear footsteps. I heard like one footstep, I swear, and then nothing. Maybe I didn't hear a footstep. I don't know. All right, let's get out of here. And instead of going down all the ramps and clumsily winding our way down this building, whoop, we're right here. So you guys notice this is called the theater settlement, right? And all the scaffolding that they've got has that very, like, they actually legitimately robbed a theater, and like that beam that you see right up there, I can't use the cursor as like a, or like my pistol or my dot or anything, so it's just the center of the screen. Is that, and I've always thought this, is that legitimately the beams and whatnot that they would use above a stage, and they would hook up lights and whatnot to it, and all the hoists to pull up various scenery backgrounds and whatnot in between scenes, and then lower them again. I believe that's what they've got this whole settlement hanging out on, and I love this because this is such a Fallout 4 just random pieces of plywood 100 feet in the air as the settlement. 100% the way I build. I will almost exclusively ignore anything below my settlement that makes it look unreal. Sometimes I go into it and I make it look like it's supported, but I will do this all the time. Just have stuff like just railways and whatnot going from one edge to the other. I thought you'd do Raft today. I haven't bought Raft yet. That's the problem. I did have this one. And after all the nonsense with moving the computer, did I tell you I lost a second drive? All the nonsense of moving the computer and losing the drive. So I lost the first drive. It had all my artwork on it. All my channel artwork, all my YouTube videos, like all of the Oblivion playthrough. At least nothing is floating. I know, right, Patrick? The eye normally means someone's looking at me. Or scouting, maybe. There. Okay, let's take care of these guys. All of the Oblivion playthrough, everything. Every scrap of everything that's ever existed on my PC is gone. Gone. Even the countdown timer for Fallout, gone. Like all of it, just history. And I reinstalled another drive. I just took it off the shelf. I had like a, I don't know, 8-year-old hard drive. It was just a 1 terabyte. So I put that in. I started doing some more art. I did the countdown timer. You guys saw the countdown timer at the beginning of the video today. I did the countdown timer. I did another thumbnail, very close to the thumbnail that exists for this video right now. And I saved them and everything was great. I shut down the computer. Before I shut down the computer, I noticed that for some reason, looked like the tiniest leopard in the world, didn't it? For some reason, that drive was showing just 100% usage for minutes straight. But here's the deal. I thought it was just a glitch in the system because, hang on, I'm looking for people. Talking to the voices in my head and trying to be good at the game at the same time. There's somebody. Don't really work out for me. So I thought it was just a glitch in the system because I was accessing like videos on the drive, playing the videos. There was no issue with anything. I thought, okay, cool. It's not actually accessing the drive. It's fine. And so I went to restart things.
Here comes a grenade!
She could drop it right at her feet. You can do that whenever they're going to throw a grenade or something. If you can, like, stun them by doing enough damage, they'll drop the grenade or random direction their rocket launcher. And hers just happened to be at her feet, so good night. I restarted the computer. And when I restarted the computer, it didn't start. Just my little MSI logo and the circle just constantly going around and going around. I went, okay, I'll just leave it because it's got a new drive and it's going around, and the drive access light isn't flashing. It isn't flickering at me. It is solidly on the whole time. Just would not stop. So I let it go for 5 minutes and there was no change. I said, okay, I'll unplug the drive. Sure, computer kind of started up fine. It actually had a little bit of a fit. It says, you need to like choose whether to restart or like go into recovery mode. I said, no, you're fine. Just restart and go again. Plug the drive in after the computer was on. Used disk management. Nothing. Nothing was gonna make that work. Disk management didn't even really do anything for me. It saw the drive the first time, and then it wouldn't even recognize the drive after that. So the second drive was just toast. And honestly, I think it was Frame made the comment like, God, I hope your power isn't dying. And yeah, it is an older system. And my old power, what is it? PSU? Power supply unit? Something like that. All right, next mission. Before she starts talking, I'm going to finish this thought. It is older, and there's only like roughly 10% between the what my computer should actually be sucking up for power and the maximum of this power supply unit. So maybe for being at like 90% utility for a few years on this current configuration, plus it was way overkill for my old PC. Plus being overkill on the old PC for so long, it might be dying. Might be going. We'll find out. If the stream ends immediately, we're probably not coming back, guys. It might be the power supply unit. I don't know. We'll find out. All right, let's head in.
Last radio contact with Espinosa came from a parking garage close to the shade node. Isaac has the location.
No loot? I am disappointed. There really is no loot up here. Oh, look, there's a bag right there. Let me loot it. You can't. Don't even have to walk up to it. There's no glow around it. You know you can't loot it. This is very open. Oh, nap by rump. How did you feel about that, friend? Probably not great. Yeah, I didn't really put too much thought into it, but I tell you what did we name this guy? He has a name and I've already forgotten it. He does go through quite a few enforced naps throughout the entire game, and I've never realized it, how much you actually just roll through people in this game. How can you be shot in the noggin and still like egg the guy on? Had enough? I don't know, have I? I've got enough rounds. You can have some of them. There you go. What have we got here? Just another holster. It is an upgrade though. I think it's an upgrade. It's an upgrade in level anyways. Holster? No. No, it's not, because this was a higher rarity. So we still got a little bit more damage. I guess I should be going for the headshot since I've got that headshot bonus going on. Should we stop right in the middle of everything? Sometimes you get nipped to just the tip of their head, just like that. Honestly, I think the round should just skid off, don't you? If you hit someone, just to hop off somebody's head like that. Is there enough energy to continue to go straight? Ooh, hello. Is there enough energy to continue to impart damage along the skull, or would it actually strike and ricochet off of the bone structure? I don't know the answer to that one. Maybe if we had Esther in here, he might actually have enough medical knowledge to be able to answer that one. We're not going to get a fact of the day because it is crazy early in the morning for both he and Bodhi right now. We're not going to get either one of those guys in today. Oh, look, there was the icon that says something's getting sent. Let's see if we can shoot it right. Nuts! Oh, never mind, I got him. How did that peak, by the way, Patrick, when I shouted nuts? Hopefully not.
Hostile radio intercepted.
We're under attack! Intruders at the east entrance!
Then kill them! What the fuck?
It's a division!
Language, ma'am.
So? Fucking kill them!
Again, now you're just egging me on. Yeah, you can often, if they've just released an item, a remote-controlled
Look for a way
car,
down to the
or
garage and see if you can pick up Espinosa's trail.
anything else like that,
tends
you
to
can
leave a
blow them
mess.
up right next to him and take them out with it. No, it was okay. Good. Good. That means that everything is. I still see it getting orange. It's not peaking red. Yeah. Now my amp box is like down for me. I can still see it from right where I am. I might play with that. I might turn it down a little bit more, and then just turn it up in post, just to keep this poor thing from peaking when I get crazy and I shout at it. Oh, hello, boys. Nothing to see here. Jesus, you are the worst guardsman I've ever seen. Oh, God, I am the worst infiltrator I've ever seen.
Wipe them out!
Oh, there was this. Okay, I told you guys about the watching for those glints. You can see it up there. That is a sniper. And those green, I want to say it's the green one. It might be like a purple one instead. The lasers they shoot out, you have to watch. Because there is one. I don't remember if there's a color designation in this game or not. I think in the old one, it was definitely a different color. Like in the Division 1, it was a different color. And you knew right off the bat. They can blind you with it. So if you're down the iron sights, or especially if you're looking down a scope, if you're looking at them and they hit your face with that, it turns the whole screen white for like 3-4 seconds. Which is not horrible, but their buddies have time to come up and get you. So yeah, snipers just become a whole big issue in this game. Oh, more loot. Hey, it's more red. We like red. Red's gonna give us more crit. Aw, nuts. I don't even have time to put it on. Technically, we do. Look, let's put it on while they're coming to us. I'm just struggling into a new backpack. Hey guys, you like the new bag? No. Have a little bit more respect for us. We're trying to gun you down. Nah, I just wanted to see if you liked it or not. Hold down control while looking at any surface, and you can perform a cover-to-cover sprint. Pull out your pistol and just, shoot someone in the gut. It's fine. They'll take a nap because of that. Is that someone way down there? You can see that glittering. Yeah, it is. Oh, come on. Really? Not gonna fall for the banana in the tailpipe. Actually, those cars get me more often than anything else. If you wanted to see, like, if there was a way for me to pull up the number of times I've slept in this game and what's caused it, those cars have caused me more mayhem than anybody. Come on, let's get it. Send the car out.
No escaping me!
Oh God! I hear it. Yeah, look. I took out half my armor. I didn't realize that there was another way out. I thought that I was going to be able to shoot it right there when it showed up. All right, we'll set him on fire. There you go. Burn a little bit. It's fine. You'll be nice and toasty for your rest. It's all right. Oh, you still didn't fall asleep, huh? Now have a nice snooze, will you? Okay, I've said this before. Maybe. Who knows? If I haven't said it, I love this game's AI for one reason. Yes, it's stupid. Yes, it's still defeatable. Yes, it's still just very simplistic and straightforward.
You're near Espinosa's last known position. The shade node should be close.
But they actively try to outflank you all the time. If you're engaged with somebody in one spot, you always have to keep moving, because they'll always try to circle around cover and get you in a crossfire. It's really good. You have to pay attention. Anything to open? I forgot all the secrets. A lot of the missions, there's like secret doors and whatnot to open up, and you'll have to search certain desks and grab like key cards and stuff like that. I think the reason behind it is broken now, if I remember correctly. Like an update 2 or 3 years ago destroyed the not achievements, but you could pick up people's cell phones in the mission, and they'd be like cool little like things you could pick up, and you'd see the little icon on the desk, a little blue beam of light. You'd have to figure out, like, that's stuck in a room somewhere. I have to figure out how to get into the room, whether it's shooting out an electrical panel, a key that you should have grabbed like 3 loading screens back in the mission, or something. There was a way to get in there and grab that collectible. Yeah, that's what it is, a collectible. But collectibles are broken. Collectibles are broken in the game now, and throughout all of their updates and everything else, they haven't reinstated their collectibles. So There's only one mission I can think of off the top of my head with the collectible, and it's one of the bio labs. And you can see the collectibles. There's a phone on the stairs because I could never figure out how to get to those stairs. And I had to look up YouTube tutorials to figure it out. There's a phone in one of the labs, which is really easy to figure out. You basically just go up a set of stairs and you shoot a U-lock. Another something to point out. Anytime you see anything yellow, generally it's something that you can interact with to make something happen somewhere else. So a yellow control box, a yellow U-lock on a door, you just shoot them and you get access to somewhere. And I know for a fact that the collectibles don't work in that mission anymore. You'll complete that mission with 0 collectibles every single time because there's just no way to get it anymore. Oh no, Patrick, I'm getting so annoyed with younger kids with 6'7". I just say 369. I hate that I know 369. I'm not a huge fan of like rap music and whatnot. So when I know the songs, I know the songs. I know that one from Need for Speed Underground, from the early 2000s. Yep, that was when it was from. What is their response? Do they have any response? Because like Little John he doesn't do anything anymore. But I'm assuming that he was too big of a name for too long to be completely forgotten about. Do they realize what 369 is, or are they just gone? Oh well. They look so confused. I should have just kept reading. So they don't know what that is anymore. Well, I'm not horribly disappointed to see that song relegated to forgotten history, but ow! Okay. They hit the fire. Yeah, I just got hit with one. Jeez Louise, I'm getting destroyed. I shouldn't have run in like a meatball. They hit the fire extinguisher. Stunned me with a fire extinguisher. You know what? I'm pistoling you. It's a bad pistol, too. It does set you on fire, but... Oh, wait, another one? Come here. Stick your head up. Can I get your feet? There you go. Have a toasty nap. I don't think they're gonna nap from this. I think they'll be one round away from true restfulness.
Nearby.
That's probably the node.
That was a great item. I'm not even gonna look at it. It'll be a donator at some point. Okay. Isaac says go this way. The doors really aren't doing much anymore, guys. I gotta say, they're more of a suggestion at this point. I kind of just want to knock out the middle of it and just be like, yeah, there it is. Okay. These are very cool. You can tell that you can interact with it because my crosshairs change when I get over it. You shoot somebody near this, they'll just get electrocuted like this. I can't move. Just and then it gives you a free few shots on them. Can't get this one though. There's nothing to interact with, right? There's no. I know I said yellow. These are just posters, guys. This is not the yellow I was talking about. But there's nothing for me to interact with right now. So there's got to be a different way to go about getting this one. We'll get that later. Ooh, more armor? Nope. What is it? Components. Sure, fine. Can I get myself? Oh, I guess you only get stunned right when it goes, huh? There we go. Wow, it does stun you for quite some time, too. In case you're wondering why I ran into the door, I didn't have full control of the keys yet. When you get stunned, you can try to move in the direction that you intend. Generally not gonna happen. Remember I said you can shoot yellow things. So since this lock is not yellow, forget it, you can't interact with it. There's no getting through this one.
Change agent credentials. Authenticated.
There should be a terminal that'll let you reactivate the node.
Okay. Terminal. If I'm running towards it as fast as I can, and then I slow down just before I reach it, is that my terminal velocity?
Authorization granted.
Congrats to anyone who got
Please
that.
stand by. Intelligent system analytic
Congrats
computer.
equally to anyone who didn't just click off the stream because that was so bad.
That was the last step to getting Isaac fully restored locally. But we have a ways to go before we can celebrate. And a missing agent to locate. Continue your sweep of the complex.
Right? Because
Hostile radio intercepted.
Is velocity...
Hello? Is this the division?
Shush, I'm talking to
Looking
my...
for someone?
Voice is in my
Who is
head.
this? How are you on this channel?
Friend of yours gave me a real nice wristwatch.
She
He's
met
right
another
here.
agent.
Want to talk to him?
No.
If you want him back, we
said
can make
no.
a deal. You back off, we'll deliver him unharmed. Mostly.
They'll keep him alive. They aren't stupid. Just find that hyena piece of shit and waste her.
All right, so that was the other side of the gate. We just had to go further into the mission to get it. Completely forgot what I was talking about. It's gone, it's out of my head. What is this gonna give me? Weapon damage. This one, Douglas and Harding. This is the one I actually wanted to remember because this one gives me my +2 pistol damage, which I am very, very interested in. 254 right now. We'll put this lovely piece of armor on. See, this armor doesn't have any special abilities. You only find this in like the really low level stuff. Generally, once you get to level, I want to say 5 and above, everything is going to be part of a weapon set. Yeah, I want to say about 5 or so. So this one gives me my +20%. I've been talking. I don't remember what damage this used to do, but it wasn't 300. It was 2 something. So there we go. My pistol just got stronger from putting on armor. You love to see it. Get out of here. Get out of here. You're all worthless. How close are we to the to the cap? 7 more items. All right, that's fine. That's fine. We don't need to break stuff down just yet. Okay, maybe we won't run into this parking garage as fast as the other one. There's no reason for these lights to be here, which makes me think that I can interact with them in some way. Oh, sniper. Let's start off the engagement taking down the sniper. If we can sneak through here, let's just get a little closer so that we can get just a touch of a better... Oh, do you see that eye up here? That's all I wanted to do. I just wanted to have a slightly better shot. Weapons do more damage the closer you get. Just to be able to take out the sniper before she made my life miserable. Come to me! Ouch! Okay, you know what? Fair. I just did it to one of your buddies. Here she is. Oh, I hear it. Come to one of those cars again. Ah, you son of a... Now I'm stunned. Was there... Oh, God. Was there something on the wall right behind me? Like, was there an electrical panel that the car blew up and got me with? So, if you just hang out for a few seconds, your health will regen, but not your armor. I could use an armor plate, but there's no reason in wasting it. Yeah, there it is. That was the red panel that got me. The one I showed you earlier. Weird foreshadowing. All you need to do is complete combat and get out of it, and you get all of your armor pieces back. If you use an armor piece, right now I don't have any skills thrown into it, so I only... Oh, God, another sniper. So I only get the... I only get 2 plates, I guess, worth of armor. You can see that I've got 8 down there. They would only replenish 2 of those if I went and used it. Oh, I wanted to see if this did anything. Not a thing. Not a thing. That happens a lot in this game. You can shoot out like streetlights and stuff, and they'll just come back on in a second. You can turn off computer screens that way too. You can shoot the computer screen. It turns off for a little while, but it'll just come back on later. Oh, after this is done, mate, you could end stream if you want. I'm gonna take a shower and head to work, and I don't know how work's gonna be. I might be able to watch, but I'll have to see. Yeah, because you've definitely got your busy days and not so busy, right? That's fine. Like I said, this stream was basically just kind of a shakedown to see what was working in the new setup, and you did identify some things that I thought were gonna be an issue, but I didn't know what would actually translate to, being shot over YouTube with compression and that sort of thing, especially the audio and whatnot. So I will get some sound deadening up. I will fix this.
Hostile radio
And then
intercepted.
I made another note. I don't remember what the other note was.
Hey guys, I'm still willing to deal, but you better decide fast. I don't know how much more this dude can take.
He's a tough guy. He's a
She's
division
goading
agent.
you to try to
Don't
make
worry
you
about
reckless. Just stay focused.
Was there another one in here? Maybe I should have done a what do you call it? A hardcore playthrough. Just play until I'm no longer in the land of the wakeful. Not a fan. Come on. Huh. Drone doesn't want to work. There we go. There we go. Come on, drone. Take him out. Get rid of the drone. I think that was a shotgun, but it was gray level. Not gonna worry about looking at it right now. God, not too much more left on this mission, if I remember correctly. I think we're pretty close. And have a snooze. Hey, he
vital signs 0.
He fell in something pretty
here.
soft. I'm sure he's fine. Oh, I wanted to get that barrel just before he stepped away from it. No can do. Such a cheat that the crosshair turns red. You can see exactly when you're going to land a hit. What am I gonna do with the rest of my day? God. Legit, I really do want to sort the rest of the soundproofing and whatnot. So I'll probably finish moving a few other things around because today's Christmas tree day for me. I'm gonna put up the Christmas tree, gonna have fun.
That bastard can't have gotten far yet. Go after her.
And honestly, I'm enjoying myself. I may legit play more of this. I may get onto one of my max level characters and just run around feeling like I own everything. But yeah, Christmas tree, working on the sound, working on the lighting. I gotta move my curtains around. Not that it's a huge deal. Like, it doesn't matter if they're not really black, they're just very dark blue in there. If I move my curtains from one room to the other, but something's gotta happen with this. The HUD snapping to the corner when you hide behind the crate is awesome, right? They did a lot of things very good in this game. I heard a rumor that they're going to put some effort into the Division 3. Warning, no respawn zone. I'm fine with that. This is the final battle. We're almost done. And I would love to see if they actually put the amount of effort they put into this one into the third one. Bethesda has not left me thinking that AAA studios put any effort in anymore. Certainly not after Starfield. So I'm not super duper excited to see a third Division made at this point. I do like the fact that they put out a Frame, welcome in. Oh, okay. So I've got 1 vote for audio's a little high, and 1 vote for it's good. Patrick did tell me earlier that he thought the audio sounded pretty good. Give me 1 second. I'm going to do this in the middle of a mission. Are you guys ready? Doink. Doink. Let's do that. Okay, that might have been a little bit much. You guys can tell me what you think. That was almost 3 decibels. I can move it down to like 1.5 or something like that. Whoa. How's your day been going, Frame? Getting a little late for you, isn't it? We were just talking up the British. Oh, God. I recently watched The Kingsman, and I very much liked the main character. He had that just debonair, super amazing British je ne sais quoi about him. And I realized I just used French to describe a British person, but you know what I mean. And we talked about how the British are normally
There was nothing you could have done for us,
the British are normally put in movies.
Hyena was toying with us. I hope she suffered a bit before you finished her off.
No, I finished her pretty quick. She's snoozing now.
We're an step closer to getting the Shade Network back to full strength. You did good. I'll see you around.
As Patrick said,
Looks like Isaac's back up and running. Nice.
I'm talking to the voices in my head.
Odessa. I want to share with you and Manny.
Hey, Agent. We're ready to help broaden your skill set over here at the base.
I am the most popular man in all of DC right now. They all want to talk to me. They all want a piece of my ear. Anyways, we were talking about when they used American actors to do British actors all the time. And something we didn't talk about before, but I just wanted to point out, I love when they use Sean Connery to be James Bond. as like, oh, Sean, what nationality are you? Oh, bloody not British. You are now. You are now. Go be James Bond for a few years. But somebody pointed out how the British always tend to get very poor. I think it was Eddie Izzard. How the British always tend to get very poor roles because of their part in our country's formation. And what was he going on about? Something like the Death Star being full of nothing but British actors because they were all expendable because Americans don't like the British anyways. That's not true. It's not true. We do. We love you guys. But the Death Star was definitely full of a lot of British actors. Very prim and proper. Let me get this guy out and then I'll read you guys. Which Kingsman? That's the one I can see right now. What are you doing? That's how you do it. You put a round in her and then she falls asleep. Let me just sneak right here. Let me get back here. It's preferable for me, but it could be my sinuses being messed up because I'm like affecting your hearing. I'm good, thank you. Day has been all right. It's only 9:30 p.m. here. Okay, so not as late for you. I did check what time it was going to be for Bodhi when we started, and it was like crazy early in the morning. So I'm like, oh, good. Like, what time would it need for me to? Please stop looking at my backpack. So I checked like, oh, okay, cool. Like he's asleep by now for sure. Okay, what time would I need to stream to be like middle of the day, like evening hours for him after work, that sort of thing? No, forget about it. Yeah, like I would need to stream at like 3 in the morning or something like that. I'm not up at 3 in the morning. Is this?
Guard duty, figures.
Let me talk to this guy. Is this one of my people that I can get to be? No. The whole patch. Framebot, we were doing a couple of things today. One is I just wanted to shake down the stream. We've shaken it down. I think Patrick is going to take off in a second. I might not stream too much longer. I just wanted to see how it was. And 2 is I kind of wanted to see what this new update in the Division was, where you could get like some people under your command and run around with them. I haven't found anyone. But I heard somebody say that when they hear the radio chatter like that guy talking about guard duty and being bored, it's a defector. And you have to find the defector and talk to him and he'll join your side. Like he's one of the gang members or something. I don't know if we'll find him. Maybe we'll try to do that. Maybe we'll kind of just knock things out. But yeah, there's a couple of things for me to change on the stream. I've changed the whole setup in the apartment. So it's pretty nice here. Oh Oh my God, Legend. Oh my God, Legend. I haven't even thought about... Now, you're not talking like I Am Legend. You're talking like Legend came out about the same time Willow did, like that Legend. A very famous actor in there. Okay, you're also swearing into the mic. So maybe, you know, maybe push to talk, buddy. Maybe don't let the voice pick up.
Chow time about now.
I would definitely love to go watch Legend. Maybe I'll put that one on my list because, wow, it's been so long since I've watched Legend. Is that Cruise? Was Cruise in? Set up tour when? Probably never, because I'm always very nervous of people looking at the layout of the place and going, oh, I know where you are. I can figure it out, right? I have no idea if there was any truth to this, but... Push to talk, buddy. Don't run around with an open mic. But somebody posted that PewDiePie's new residence in Japan was found out because somebody was looking outside and saw like his telephone pole and the way it was set up with the transformers and whatnot. They're like, oh, I know where his house is now. And that makes me nervous. So I want to kind of try to do as much as I can to not have that happen. So, probably never. Just know that it's very open. And that's why you can hear all the echoes now. And I'm going to have to move some bookshelves on this side and kind of reduce the feng shui of it being open, but at least keep the echoes from coming in all the way over. Am I completely off camera right now? I don't know. Keep the echoes from coming over from that side of the house. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't know. Which Kingsman did you watch? Kingsman 2, or The Kingsman? Are there really 3 of them? I knew there were 2. I only have the first one. I borrowed it from a buddy. God, I didn't know there were 3 of those movies that came out. It's kind of like I was talking about earlier.
Guard duty figures.
You know what? Let's find him. Let's see if we can find him while I'm babbling like an idiot anyways. I don't watch a lot of modern movies. We were talking about it with the Avengers movies specifically because I haven't watched a lot of the Avengers movies. They never tickled me as something that I wanted to go see. So I kind of gave that a pass, but legitimately didn't know that there were 3 Kingsmen out there. I do want to watch the second one. But the reason it came up is I was asking earlier on stream, I said, who do you want to be? Who would you be from the Kingsmen? And I would want to be like the main British guy because there's basically 2 main actors, right? There's the Jason Bourne style kid, and then there's the British guy. And that British guy just comes off so suave and so debonair and so absolutely classically James Bond-esque smooth that I think he is the coolest character in the movie. Hello?
Throwing a frag!
No, you're not. Sit down. Oh, you dropped it at your feet. Sorry, hon. The Kingsman is a prequel set in World War I. In my honest opinion, it's my favorite. That could be amazing because there was a little history line thrown out there that World War I is when the start of the Kingsmen came about, when they stopped making clothing for the aristocracy. And they had a lot of very old men with very much money wanting a safe world. And they said, okay, spies. Now we're all spies. Bobbin, thread, pistol, you know, a typical tailor's outfit. Okay, I don't think we're gonna find our roaming meatball. He was back this way. I've forgotten which way he was. Where was he? No, don't show me the White House. I can't read it anyways. All right, let's move this one more time so I can read real quick. You can fast travel to safe locations you have already unlocked, like the base of operations, settlements, and safe houses. You can fast travel to main mission and control points located once you've cleared them. So the mission we just did, we can fast travel to that now. Just place the cursor on the location you want to travel and hold X. Thank you. Don't actually want to do it right now, but I appreciate you for letting me know. Thank you. So we could fast travel here if we wanted to. I don't want to because there's the mission. Let's run back north and see if we can find Meatball Boy. See if he starts opening up his mic and talking again. I don't know how close you need to be to him to hear him chattering. He might have despawned since we got far enough from him. Well, let's see if we can find him and make him a companion. Sad thing, there's more World War II movies than World War I. Honestly, the guy I'm borrowing the Kingsman from has more war movies, just in general, about every war, but especially like the world wars and whatnot, than anybody I've ever... Those are all red. I'm looking for green. Okay, we don't have our buddy here. Than anybody I've ever run into. He loves them. He really gets a kick out of them. So I would say I'd probably have to agree to that, but I think one of my favorite war movies that we've watched together, it was a World War I movie, if I remember correctly. And the whole movie was shot. Apparently it wasn't actually all one rolling shot, but the whole movie was shot like the camera never turned off, like it never switched scenes, like it never cut between anything. And that was just... Oh, look, we're next to a place, a safe house. We're next to a safe house. Let's unlock the safe house while we're here. It was amazing. It was amazing to watch because it really legitimately, honestly looked like they walked behind these two for whatever the movie was, hour and a half, 2 hours, and never once turned the camera off. It was shot amazingly well. Now, the movie itself was pretty good. There were some memorable... There he is. Which means he's not mine. He's in the safe house. Okay, so this is one of the guys I want to recruit. That's not a player. That's just a random guy. Can I talk to him?
The hyenas have been getting the locals hooked on spice. That's how they've been calling the shots around here for so long. This intel should help get the area back in shape.
Where's the agent you belong to, huh? Buddy? Let's unlock this as long as we're here.
People around here have been through a lot. Having you watch their backs will make a big difference.
It's just telling us how to use the map and where to go and that sort of thing. Okay, so I assumed he belonged to a player. I can't interact with him, but that is definitely... I hear him. You hear the other player running around somewhere at a full sprint? There he is! Hey, is he yours? Love the hat! Arthur would agree. Looks great. Oh my god, he would fit right in and... Well, some of him would fit right in. Ah! Bye. In Red Dead, wouldn't he? Okay, he belongs to somebody. I don't know who he belongs to. But yeah, we can get one of these guys on our side, and then he'll follow us around. Let's see. Sniper rifle. Ooh. Large machine gun. Hex, yes! I'm liking your setup. But he is a, I don't remember what the icons mean. You've got one guy who's a sniper, one guy who's a grenader, and one guy who's a skill user? I don't remember, but there's only 3 styles, and you've got to choose which one you want. And you can actually put them in this menu. One of these opens up. Oh, I don't have it. So it must be, it's right here, right? It must be when you get your watch, which is level 40. So it wouldn't matter if I could talk, if I could see this guy or not. I must not be able to talk to him until I hit level 40 anyway. So starting out a new level 1 character isn't going to do anything for us. 1917, yes, it is. Thank you, is the name of that movie. It was Frame. It's a great movie. I would watch it again. It's just... Like I said,
so boring.
The movie is pretty good in and of itself. The most memorable part is where they try to save the other pilot. Obviously, if you've watched the movie, you know why that's a memorable part, but it's just a good movie. I liked it. I've wanted to watch that for a while, but I feel like I need the whole afternoon. Well, I'm super happy I didn't just spoil it then. Watch the movie, without a doubt. It's so good. It's so good because... Every movie has things that it does very well and things that it does very poor. So something like Iron Man had just the most phenomenal leading... Hello? Actor. Anything could have happened in that movie. It's the same thing with Pirates of the Caribbean. Both very, very well done, but the main actor stole the show. Here, I wouldn't say either of the actors steals the show. I wouldn't say the plot is riveting, but they're all pretty good. And then the camera work is so good that it just brings the rest of the movie up as a whole. And that's what makes it worth watching. It's a very good watch. Go ahead and get it. Watch it. It's good stuff. Warhorse was sad. I never watched Warhorse, Patrick, and I've never heard my buddy mention that one. I'm going to look it up because I am in the oops, it's December. Oops, somebody didn't buy a gift. What is it? Warhorse. And what's amazing is he has so many movies that he's gotten rid of the He's gotten rid of some of his displays that hold the DVD cases because we just can't fit any more DVD places over at his place anymore. And we're doing the old school binder thing. Anybody here old enough to remember doing the binder thing with all their CDs in the car? And then you handed the binder to your friend and you drove around. You're like, pick something. Conehead Buddha, put it in. I don't care what it is. I'm not going through that thing right now. I have to drive. And then your friend would go through like 80 pages and be like, oh, I don't know. It's like, it's all good music. Put one in. But he got one that has 200. And we're putting them all in and putting them all in and putting them all in. And we're nowhere close to getting them all in. So he had to buy another one. But within that, they're all in alphabetical order now. So I can go over there and I can just take a look through his DVDs and go, oh, does he have Warhorse? He doesn't? Well, maybe I should order that. And maybe he'll get Warhorse for Christmas. He doesn't watch my streams. He's working right now, so I don't have to worry about it. All Quiet on the Western Front is another good one. And one he loves. I've heard him mention that one a lot. He thinks that's a very good one as well. So he agrees with you. I have a feeling the two of you sound like you have very close to the same opinion of movies in general. All right, Frame, as I was saying earlier, all I really wanted to do was get a shakedown of the stream and my setup and what I need to do, and it looks like I've got all of that. Patrick, you said you were taking off in a little bit, so I don't know if you just want to do that takeoff.
Civilians in distress.
They're going to have to stay in distress, because the only thing I'm going to do is go back to the White House anyways. Look, bye, civilians. Scotty's beamed me up. I'm out of here. I think it probably wouldn't be horrible. How long have we been on? Probably not too long. Where do I find it? I never know where to look up my information here. Stream settings? No. Health? No. Analytics? No. Oh, you know what? I know how to do it. Let's just check OBS. How long have I been streaming for, OBS? It's only a 2-hour stream. I think that's fine. I think a 2-hour stream is fine. I think I've gotten everything I needed to out of it. I'm sorry you missed most of it, Frame. But yeah, I just wanted to get on and test a few things, have a little bit of fun. I thought I was going to be able to experience a new aspect of the game. I'm done with that. We're going to do some water now. You got about 20 minutes? Let's rock it out for another 20 minutes then. That's fine. You are going to be our leave the stream bell.
Agent,
upgraded. So let us know when you're heading out.
We've been able to make some critical upgrades to the base of operations. We've restored access to the city's CCTV cameras and updated our maps of DC and the Situation Room. The mess hall is proper food prep.
Oh, you're already ready to go, huh? We can end it here.
Giving the staff a place to relax has boosted morale.
I don't know why I was watching this anyways. I tell you what, I've already said we're gonna end it. Should we just end it? Let's just end it. I want to see if I can unlock.
Up for learning a new skill?
Yes, I can. I can unlock perks. The best perk ever is... Oh, it's gonna force me to unlock this one first. I can't actually read what's going on because I've got chat right in front of that. There we go. Now I can unlock... No, not donating resources. Where's my bags? Whatever. Doesn't matter. I was gonna do it before I ended stream, but not really. There we go. There we go. I've got 2. 1. Oh, you need 2 to unlock the next one. I guess it doesn't happen.
Goodbye.
I guess that's it. I guess we're finished. Patrick decides when the frame ends. Frame can watch if he wants. I don't know for how long. Yeah, I can stick around if you want. Nah, I think we're done. I think we're good. There's a lot of upgrading to be done here. I do want to finish those things that need to be done. I do want to get out of here. I do want to put up my tree. I do want to move some things around. I'm going to have to move that bookcase over here because I can hear the echo even with my headphones on, and I'm kind of sad you guys can hear it too. So let's call it here. Thank you for stopping in, guys. Appreciate it. Love having you in. I think we're good for here. And then the next time we do the division, if it's like a midweek stream or something, maybe we'll do it a little bit longer. But yeah, for right now, I think we're pretty well. Wow, dude, you don't even need the gun. You can just run up and hit him with it. God, you could probably throw one of these barrels halfway across the field there and knock people down with it. I'm gonna stay on your good side and not mention your horribly receding Eddie Munster hairline. as I turn my back on him, he just runs up to me. Eddie Munster, what? Yeah, sorry about that. All right, have a good one, guys. Again, thanks for stopping by. Midweek stream was fun to catch. Glad I could stop by. I'm glad you could stop by, Frame. I will see everyone Saturday. Sorry, I just clicked back over to the to OBS and I just saw the light just highlighting me beautifully. So everyone have a great rest of your week. I will see you guys all in just a few days for the Saturday stream. We'll go back to Red Dead Redemption, and I will talk to you all then. Have a